Hello and welcome to jkkmobile.com. This time I have Dell Mini 9 here in pieces, and the reason is that I've been asked what we can do for the SSD, and of course the first option would be buying the third-party SSD for it. But that's not enough for some, because some people seems to want even bigger SSD, and right now the maximum capacity of these small ones is 64 gigs. And also there is other reason, which is the speed of the bigger ones. So there are 70mm PCI Express SSDs for EPCs, and they are, as you can see, they are bigger than the ones on Dell Mini 9, so that's why people may want them. And by bigger I mean the physical size. Let's show the original one. It's larger, so it doesn't fit on the normal placing, and also you can get these up to sizes of 128 gigs, and it's even faster. So what you get is double the storage and almost double the speed. But let's go back to the speed later when we test this. Let's first check what we need to do to install this. So here I have the main board of the Mini 9, and you can see this screw on top of this little screw hole here, and this is where the SSD normally is. But to make room for the bigger SSD, we have to actually remove both of those. I've already removed this one, and actually this one is already desoldered, it's just on the place. So you have to heat with the soldering gun this metal part over there, and then with the screw gently start moving it and then remove it. So now you have more room on the PCB itself, so now it's possible to put the bigger SSD there. As you can see, it now fits to the main board, but that's not enough for it, because we also need to modify the housing a bit. And as you may know, Dell uses this metal frame on Mini 9 to make it really strong, and the metal frame is bit too much there when you try to put the bigger SSD, so I had to actually use my good fellow Dremel here to take away some of the metal. It's soft metal, so it's easy to do. You should, if you're doing this, you should take as much as possible, so that you don't break the SSD and so on. You don't have to measure it many times. So you can see how much I removed. I will put some pictures up on my site too, so you can see exactly what to cut away. And also you need to cut a little bit plastic, this small part, which is actually just keeping the Wi-Fi cable, so it used to be here, so take that away too. And that's all for modifications. Now when you have done this, it all fits nicely there. You should, by the way, also put some tape on top of the metal part and also under here, but I'm just now showing you how it goes in, so you will see how it is. Okay, so you can see now that it goes inside the hatch or inside the compartment of the SSD, but it extends to inside the housing too. But it fits there nicely, that's the main thing, of course. So now we have 128 gigs of fast SSD on Mini 9. So I will now put it back to one piece, and let's do some test runs. Okay, it's now back as one piece, and Windows cloned from my system, from the earlier disk. So let's check this out. We have 128 gigs there. And what about the speed? Let's close that one. So we have 73 write and about 50 megs of, I don't know, 73 read and about 50 megs write, which means that the read speed is about the same as on the original one, but the write speed is about over 3 times faster, and especially the 4K random write here is totally different. So this is like is it like 100 times faster or something? So this is totally different computer. Now compare this to the fastest 64 or 32 gig drives, which you can install easier. This is about 20% faster than those. So you get 20% more speed if you do this modification, and of course double the size to even 128. So if you don't need it 128, you could get one with 32 or 64, and it would be much faster than the 50mm ones. But remember, you need to get the 70mm version, and it needs to be SATA, not it needs to be PATA, P-A-T-A, not SATA, because Mini 9 doesn't support SATA drives. So PATA and 70mm. The one I'm using is from Runcore. It's the fastest one to get to this, and but of course with this mod you can use any if you have different reasons. So I think this is a good mod. I will be testing a bit more with that, but right now I'm looking at the good features, really nice access time, and really nice boot up and shutdown performance. The one special thing again to remember if you start doing this hack: be patient, don't rush, use your time, don't burn your computer. Remember, don't burn it. Think before doing, but of course if you want this speed and if you want this 128 to your Mini 9, this is something quite easy. I will have the test results as a pictures on my site kkmobile.com, so jump there to check the different tests I have done, comparing the speeds to the original ones and the third-party ones. That was all for now. Thank you for watching. Next time something else.